Hello YouTubers, my name is Eggy and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is High Grade Zudah from Bandai, and in today's video, I'm going to build this. This is an old kit that came out back in 2006, and building this kit painfully reminded me how far Gunpla has come. Still, this kit showed how much love Bandai has put into this kit with all the surface details and gimmicks that were not usually found in HG kits in this era. Bandai's simple and easy construction is here. Parts came out of the sprues easily and cleaning them was easy as well due to the high quality plastic and well located knobs. All the parts fit together with minimum effort, and within few hours I was able to create a good looking kit. The kit did show a lot of flesh marks and some noticeable parts gap here and there, but it was an easy fix. And here is a finished kit built straight out of the box without any stickers. The kit is surprisingly detailed for an HG kit, and it really shows its age with its weird proportion with short arms and a leg and a large head. Still, despite its odd proportions, I really love how it looks, especially with its big rifle. This kit is actually my entry to USA Gundam Store's contest, Clean vs Weather. So I decided to put some more effort into it than my usual build. The first thing I did was to remove seam lines and parts gap. Luckily these imperfections weren't that bad, so simple plastic cement between parts did a trick. Some of the gaps on the parts were hard to file and sand due to its location, but I was able to handle them with a bit of patience. I also redid the details that were lost while sanding. I used a drill to re-drill the holes and rescribe the panel lines which the details were lost or faded during sanding. I also wanted to address the odd proportion issue by extending the arm and the leg. I began by cutting off the peg on the knee joint, which will make the painting and assembly easier. I also used a peg so the knee joints extend out from the lower leg. For the upper leg, I extended the leg by first cutting it in half with a saw. Once it was cut in half, I glued in a piece of pla-plate and sanded it to a smooth finish. For the arm, it already has a built-in gimmick where the arm extends, so I took advantage of that by extending the arm and filling in the gap with a pla-plate. And here is how the kit looks like with the arm and leg extended. The white part is the pla-plate that I have added. As you can see, the proportion matches a lot more with the modern aesthetics. The pla-plate left a bit of a rough spot and some parts weren't exactly smooth, so I used an epoxy putty to fill in the gap and make the parts more smooth. I also added a simple panel line on the foot to separate the toe and the foot. I used the tape to make a guide, and with a panel line scriber, I slowly scraped off the plastic, creating a panel line. Slow and steady is the key here to make a clean panel line. Once I finished with detailing, I began my favorite part of the build, painting. Before painting, I cleaned each part with a warm soapy water. Because I did a lot of sanding on this kit, I took my time cleaning each part with a soft toothbrush to get rid of all the dust as well. I began painting by applying a primer on each part. Once the primer has been cured, I apply the dark shade tone first and then apply a lighter highlight to create a well-shaded look. This shading effect can be used to create an illusion that the kit is larger than it is. I also used masking tape to paint the parts in different colors in certain locations. Once the painting was done, I sealed my paintwork with varnish. Once the paint job was done, I applied some decals. The kit came with some stickers, but they were old big transparent stickers that were cut into large sections, so I grabbed some water-slide decals. Most of the decals I used were random caution marking from an aftermarket company, but I also used leftover water-slide decals from my past kits. After the decals, I used a Tamiya panel liner to add some panel lines. I also created some chipping effect using acrylic paint. I used a small detail brush to create a few chipping marks, but mostly I used a sponge stick to create random chipping marks all over the kit. Next, I created some streaks and stains. I began this with some oil paint first. I applied some oil paint all over the kit and used a large brush with a thinner in a downward motion to create some streaks and stains. During this process, I also created some filter effects in various sections to show some faded colors and some random stains. I also used Tamiya Weathering Master to create the same effect. Once I was satisfied with the results, I sealed it with a varnish before assembling the parts for final time. And here is the finished kit. The kit was fun to build despite its old age. It still has that Bandai magic, which makes building model kits more fun instead of being a chore. I did extensive work to make this kit look much better, including surgery on its limbs and tasteful weathering that I am proud of. However, you don't need to do all this work to make this kit look great, since it already came with a lot of surface details that make this kit pop out from other HG kits. And that big rifle is a big bonus. So, despite its age, I highly recommend this kit. Thank you for watching this video. I'll put a link down below where you can find more pictures. Please press the like button if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe.